a confirmation to become the next ambassador to Russia, with a heavy focus on Ukraine. Current Deputy Secretary of State John Sullivan spent much of his 2+ hours in front of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee discussing the now infamous second phone call between the American and Ukrainian presidents.
Do you think it's ever appropriate for the president to use his office to solicit investigations into a domestic political opponent?
I don't think that would be in accord with our values.
Have you ever heard of any other president ever asking a foreign government to investigate an American citizen?
I can't think of one off the top of my head, Senator.
Sullivan, who was confirmed to his current position by a vote of 94-6, was responsible for removing then Ukrainian Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch from her post. He acknowledged that he told her she was being brought back, though she did nothing wrong.
So you would agree that she served the Department of State and represented the United States capably and admirably?
I told her so.
Yet you were the one who told Ambassador Yovanovitch that she was being recalled early, correct?
I did.
In your view, was there any basis to recall Ambassador Yovanovitch early?
Yes, there was. The president had lost confidence in her.
Sullivan, who is number 2 at the State Department, said Yovanovitch's standing had been discussed for a period of time, and that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo had pushed back and sought justification for her recall for months before removing her. Perhaps most surprisingly, Sullivan said he was aware there was a coordinated effort to smear and remove Yovanovitch.
And did you know Mr. Giuliani was one of those people?
I believed he was, yes.
Sullivan sidestepped criticizing the White House directly, even for its work with Rudy Giuliani, who is the president's personal attorney and not an actual official, despite his unofficial role in foreign policy discussions. Sullivan distanced himself from many of the administration's decisions. Ranking member Senator Bob Menendez criticized it as a hear no, see no, speak no evil approach. Senator Marco Rubio was the only Republican who discussed the Ukraine controversy, saying while he wasn't sure the president's actions were illegal, he is deeply concerned about the phone call itself.
The President of the United States was engaged in an effort to leverage U.S. foreign aid to a country in exchange for that country helping him go after a political opponent. That is the allegation. That's what the House is looking into. Did anyone ever come to you? Were you ever aware of that sort of connection, that quid pro quo is being alleged? Was that something that you were a part of? Just for the record, I think that's important.
I was not, Senator.
You were not aware?
I was not aware.
While Sullivan's Senate confirmation to the Russia ambassadorship is likely, he may not be done with Capitol Hill just yet. Democrats in the House may call him to testify in their ongoing impeachment inquiry.